Hey Leo, I thought it would be helpful to make a video here and kind of show you what's going on. Um, so basically, this is our Circle CI job, and this fires, every time we do a commit. And I'll quickly just show you the configuration just to kind of show you how this is working here. Every time we do a push, it runs two things. One, it does a TypeScript compilation, but then it also will load up and run detox. And I've got it, load up the dependencies, installs Node, fetches CocoaPods, does my pod installs. I need this stuff for the build, and then it runs yarn detox release, and that all that does is I created a command detox releases, runs this shell script e2e build. It basically just does detox build, and then does the release configuration. And I'll show you what that looks like in the package.json in a second, and then runs detox test with the release and then cleanup. And that looks like this. So here's the reference in the app. I updated all the paths and the configurations correctly and all that shit. So kind of interesting though. one of the reasons I'm making this video for you here is there seems to be some inconsistent behavior. So take a look at this. This build actually completed successfully, which actually surprised me. If I scroll all the way down here, I mean, it's awesome, but I didn't anticipate it to, per our conversations in the GitHub chat. See this? You can log in from the landing page and land on the gallery. I mean, this test passed. And just to confirm, I want to show you the one change I made in this commit. Well, there's two, but the other one was really unrelated. I removed your password input.tap because I wanted to try it without that, which is ironic because it actually worked. And I added just the device take screenshot. I also removed an additional test that I thought would just complicate our conversation, so I just removed that. And so as you can see, this test passed because this is linking to this commit. What's interesting is I had one more commit I just pushed behind that one. So this was that one, 10D366, 10D366. This is the one that actually succeeded, right? I just removed this guy, added that device take screenshot. And by the way, it did take the screenshot, which was kind of cool. When I run the test locally, it took it and worked well. I just got to figure out where in Circle CI it would dump that file. I then did another commit, and all I did was remove the take screenshot. And this is commit FD369. If I go back to my jobs here, feature detox, because this is me integrating, FD369, FD369, and this is the test build. That's this guy right here. This failed. And just to confirm, if I command click this commit here, this is the only change. So what's interesting is this thing failed again, but if I scroll down why it failed, it's talking about this loader not existing, which is weird because that's later on down here. So I'm trying to work out why that is, but all I did was take out this line, so I thought maybe I'd add it back. While I've got this video going, though, I want to show you a couple things. So I'm going to leave this thing in here, and notice how the soft keyboard is here in the simulator. If I hit Command K, right, it comes up. Hit Command K, it goes away, right? So I just want to, just for the sake of being clear and making sure we're covering all the base here, I'm not missing something. I want to show you something. So if I run detox build, I'll just run a build real quick. I got that screenshot here. Let me make sure I got clean working directory. Oh, I put that in there. Okay, typing with a P. Okay, let's run this. Love when the builds are cached, they go really quick. All right, and then let's run the test. Don't know why it loads twice like that. So type text. You notice how it fails here. And I'm assuming this is failing because I have the keyboard, soft keyboard hidden. But I don't know if this is relevant earlier. Let's see if that screenshot got took. Awesome. It did. Let me just review in Finder. So I'm assuming if I push this code up to Circle CI, I'll do the same thing. I just need to track down where this code would be being put. Now I want to add await password input dot tap. Let's give this a shot. Let's see if this actually triggers it. Tap. Yeah, tap first according to what you wrote. I think you wanted me to tap first. Yeah, tap first, then take the screenshot. Okay, let's try this again. Let's see what failed. Yeah, it failed. Right. Couldn't type the text. Let's see what was the complaint. I feel like the complaint is usually up higher or something. Oop. Where did it go? Can't log in. Expected failed element matcher. Keyboard did not appear after tapping on the element. Are you sure tapping on it was bringing up the keyboard? Okay, why didn't I didn't tap? Well, maybe the type one taps. Anyway, let's try this again. Interesting, it still doesn't bring it up. So now, obviously, if I hit Command K and just toggle that soft keyboard, right? And I hate how the fucking thing, it doesn't show the checkboxes here as like one or the other because it can only be one or the other, I think. Because like if I hit connect hardware keyboard, right, see how that goes away? I don't know why that, toggle that. Yeah, if I toggle the hardware keyboard, the software keyboard goes away. I'm gonna see if I toggle, yeah, I don't know. But so let's run this again with the keyboard, soft keyboard toggled and keeping the tap. Run it again. Cool. Logged in, and then success. Great. Let's actually remove the tap now. Because I think it's still going to work because currently, if I tap in here, the keyboard is still visible, as you can see. So, and maybe this isn't relevant to what we were talking about in our chat. I just kind of want to be clear here and show you what I'm working with because I think this might help solve what's going on. Yeah. It's also worth noting, by the way, that I can't use, notice how I first used replace text on the login? That's because in our app, when you go to the login screen, we have it auto-focused on the email input, so you can just start typing. And then that's why I used the replace text first and then type text. Notice I'm also using tap return key. That's because we don't actually have a login button, like a UI element, for the login screen. It's only the done button in the keyboard. So we require this. Else, I probably honestly would have just used the replace text, would have worked around this all keyboard issue anyway. But to be honest, we should solve this keyboard problem anyway, because at some point I'm going to need the fucking keyboard. You know, we should be able to work around the keyboard anyway. So let me know what your thoughts are here.